welcome back to Leila Land. How are you all? It's a miserably grey, rainy day here, but luckily I get to have lots of fun and speak to you guys. I know you will have only just seen my last video yesterday. We're having an absolute nightmare. We have no broadband at the moment, which is just a nightmare. So yes, so lucky you get me twice in 2 days. As you will. But today I wanted to speak to you and show you some of my January favourites. I cannot believe that already we are at the end of January. It feels like about 25 minutes ago that I filmed my New Year's resolution video. And here we are at the end of the month. So let's crack on with the first of my January favourites, which technically is two things, but from the same range. So I have as my first favourite of this month the NYX Cosmetics Liquid Suede Lip Colours. This is the one I'm wearing today. This is just my absolute favourite and is shade Club Hopper. If you know me, you know that I used to be a massive clubber. I used to DJ. I'm very lucky to play at some of the best clubs in the world. So to say that Club Hopper is my favourite lip shade from the NYX Cosmetics range is marvellous for me. I then, bit of a Leilaism for you, I went and bought another one, only a couple of days ago really. I bought the Tea and Cookies shade in the Liquid Suede lip colour as more of an everyday shade, and was explaining this to Paul, who quite rightly said, why can't your burgundy one be an everyday one? And I thought, it's got a point there. So I'm wearing it. It's Monday. I'm not really doing anything apart from filming and speaking to you guys, cleaning my house and going to the gym. However, I can still rock a burgundy lip, should I wish. And I do wish. So there we go. So I love these. I absolutely love these. They're set into a matte finish. They don't dry your lips out, they don't go tight, they don't bleed and feather, they stay on really well. I've never known one come off apart from when I'm eating and drinking, and even then it's just sort of the inside bits. So yeah, I cannot fault these at all. I've mentioned before that I absolutely adore RuPaul's Drag Race, and on there they use a lot of NYX Cosmetics products. So I have to thank RuPaul for getting me onto this brand because I absolutely love them. I have one of their foundations as well, which is a tad too dark for my pale Irish complexion in the winter. But as soon as a bit of colour comes back, I will be going with their foundations as well. So I'm really loving going through all their products and finding all the different shades and learning about everything. But these have been an absolute staple of mine throughout this month. I love them. Okay, next on my list of favourites, which will be no surprise, is my Chloe perfume. I absolutely love this perfume. It's my favourite. When I was younger and ladies would walk past me, you know when somebody walks past you and you think, oh, you smell nice, what have you got on? And I always used to think, right, when I can, I'm going to buy some really nice perfume, and I want to be one of those people that I walk past somebody and they can smell my perfume and they think, oh, she smells nice. I wanted to be that person, and I feel like this really gives me that. You put it on in the morning and it lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts. So yes, so I'm loving this. If ever I've packed my bag to go to Paul's in a rush and forgot to put it in, I'm literally devastated when I get there and I unpack my bag and it's always a big no. So that's my favourite, love it. Another favourite of mine, I love having curly hair. I've obviously got a lot of long hair. My hair naturally is wavy, which Charlotte hates. Charlotte has got the most poker straight hair in the world. You can curl her hair, you can do anything to it, and by the time you've finished curling her hair, the first piece that you did will be straight again. Bless her. However, we've managed to find a product that not only deals with my mega long hair, but actually keeps hers curly as well, which she's over the moon with. And it is the Lee Stafford Ultra Long Chopstick Styler. Normal chopstick stylers are a lot shorter than this. Now, what happens when you've got long hair is you wrap it round and you end up overlapping, so the curls get bigger and you don't quite get that tight curl effect that the chopstick stylers are designed to give you. This one is much longer. My hair's so long, I do kind of end up on some sections, it gets a bit overlappy. Is that a word? Overlappy? Shall we just say yes? We'll just say so. It is now. It's a word now. Let's do it. Let's just do it. So yes, so I love this one. So it actually manages to curl my hair. It curls Charlotte's hair. It heats up mega quick. You don't need to be sat there with your strand of hair on it mega quick, literally seconds, and that will stay in until you want to take it out. So yes, absolutely loving this. It doesn't take forever, to be honest. I thought, oh god, this is going to be a nightmare. Obviously the smaller strands that you do, the tighter curl you're going to get, and the bigger effect you're going to get. You know, I mean, my aim with this is to look like Diana Ross by the time I've finished, so yeah, loving this one. The next thing on my list of favourites for January is the Clean and Clear Exfoliating Daily Wash. As I've mentioned before, and I'm quite happy to admit, I do have problem skin. I never really had breakouts as a teenager. I kind of thought I'd got away with it. The only spots and breakouts I used to get were on my forehead because I used to ride a lot. I had my own horse when I was a teenager, so my riding hat, manky as it sounds, gets sweaty. So you end up, it rubs on your skin constantly and blocks it up. But other than that, I never really got anything. Well, I still suffer with eczema, but I used to have awful eczema from the neck down. And I was always so thankful that it was never on my face, so I could always wear long sleeves, polo necks, jeans, tights. I could always cover it up. And then as I got to being a teenager, I didn't get any acne either and thought, marvellous, my face has been spared. However, when I hit my 20s, I got the most painful adult acne, and it's settled down a lot since hitting my 30s, but I still do get breakouts. And as you will have seen in one of my first videos, I was having a nightmare with my skin. It was really painful, breaking out so much and all over the place. This, along with a cleansing routine, has really, really calmed my skin. There's lots, it's so much smoother. Sort of on my cheeks, there were quite big lumps under the skin, and I can already feel it's so much smoother. So it is an exfoliating wash, but it's not a harsh one. You can use it every day. I tend to use this in the morning and then cleanse at night time to take my makeup off, and that seems to be working really well. So if you're looking for something that's oil free, not too abrasive for your skin, that's not going to ruin it and irritate it, I would highly recommend this one as a daily face wash. It's not harsh, my skin doesn't feel tight and dry afterwards, and it's just done what it says on the plastic. Go with me. So yes, love that one. Thank you, Clean and Clear. Next on my list is the Unani Illuminate Milk Cleanser, which if you saw my glossy box opening video, you will recognise. Got this in my glossy box and I've been using it ever since. As I say, at night time, really to take my makeup off. And it's gorgeous. Makeup and anything else just melts immediately. It's, I can even sort of rub around and get my eye makeup off with it and it doesn't irritate my eyes at all. It leaves my skin feeling so soft, not tight, not dried out. Some cleansers for me clog my skin up more. I think cleansing sometimes can be a bit too much for my skin, but this hasn't given me that effect at all. And as I say, in conjunction with the Clean and Clear exfoliating wash, it seems to be a really good balance. So I think this will be a product, once I've finished it, that I will probably purchase again and go back to. But yeah, love it. Really luxurious feel, really nice texture, and just melts your makeup off immediately, so you don't need to be sat oiling your face. Oiling your face. Any northerners will understand what I mean. Anybody else, I'm sorry. Oiling basically means bugging, annoying. It's our little word for annoying. Oiling. Look at that. Speak Lancashire with Leila, lesson 1. Oiling. Next on my list to go with that selection of products is the Nip and Fab Soften Kale Moisturiser, which I also got with the cleanser in my glossy box. I am obsessed with this. Absolutely obsessed. I have never felt a texture of a moisturiser quite like this. It's got the thickness of a cream, but the lightness of a lotion. Does that make any sense whatsoever? Honestly, it's beautiful, and my skin at the minute is looking and feeling absolutely brilliant, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I love this, absolutely love it. And again, it's not tight, it just goes on so nice, so I'm not dragging at my skin when I'm putting it on. A little goes a long way. but even if you do put quite a bit on, you don't wake up and your skin feels claggy or clogged up or, you know, just full of product. It's absolutely beautiful. My skin feels so refreshed and so nourished after I've used it. I'm loving this. For somebody with sensitive skin, to use your products and just get into bed and not think about it for another 20 minutes while your skin's tingling and you're waiting for it to just calm down is amazing to me. It's a totally foreign sensation to me, is that. So, thank you. So yeah, to actually enjoy skincare and just use it and then get on with what I'm doing next without thinking, oh, my skin's bright red. You know, if I go to Paul's house and I take my makeup off, I don't want to. I've known him since I was 16. He's never going to say, go home, your skin's red. He's just not that kind of person, bless him. But as girls know, we like to feel confident and, you know, so to use something as well that just does the job and makes my skin look healthy and glowing and nourished and not red and blotchy and itchy, that's marvellous. I love it. Next on my list, this is very skincare and beauty heavy so far. It's just how my month's gone, I'm afraid. Next on my list is quite a new product, but I'm so impressed with it, I have to include it. It's the Zoella Beauty Wonder Hand Cream. As I've mentioned, I'm a massive Zoella fan. I think she's lovely. This is the first of her products, her beauty products, that I've actually tried. I ran out of my L'Occitane hand cream, and as I've said, I've got sensitive skin. Winter is very much here. We've had sub-zero temperatures for quite a while. I'm a nightmare for I'm just nipping down the shops and I don't take my gloves, so my hands have been exposed to very cold temperatures. I'm in and out of water cleaning and, you know, cleaning up after these two enormous beasts, etc. So desperately needed a hand cream. My hands were starting to crack and chap, and while I was out buying my lip colour, actually, I spotted this and thought, oh, I'll just grab that while I'm here. Dead good price, really impressed with the price. Got home, used it, and honestly, I kid you not, after one application, I was shoving my hands in everybody's face going, feel how soft my hands are. All the dry, cracking, chapping bits had gone. It soaked in beautifully. It's kind of a moment where you think, oh, it's going sticky, and then it suddenly, as soon as you think that, it disappears. And your hands are just so soft. I used to get called witchy hands quite a lot, but it's really plumped my skin up on my hands and just, they feel so good. So I've got lovely soft hands that aren't chapping and aren't all scrawny witchy. So yes, I'm loving that one. It smells gorgeous. Charlotte uses it as well and she loves it. So yes, go and grab yourself one of those. This was from Superdrug, so go and grab yourself some. I will absolutely be caning this for the rest of winter. So I've got lovely hands for picking flowers in summer. What do we do in summer with our hands? I don't know. Drinking Pims? Never mind. Why am I such an idiot? Okie dokie, the next thing on my list. Bit weird, but it really is the small things that make me so happy. Socks. I go to the gym every single day. I have tiny feet. My feet are only a size 3, but they're very, very narrow, thin feet. So size 3 shoes are quite loose fitting on me anyway, and I can't really get much smaller in most shops. So when I'm at the gym, I tend to struggle with the back of my trainer rubbing. My trainer's just not feeling comfortable while I'm on the treadmill or while I'm doing a class or whatever I'm doing. Went on a Primark run a few weeks ago and found these socks in the gym section and thought, oh, let's have a look. And they're quite spongy and they're designed, let me show you in this one actually. They're designed specifically for the problems I've just mentioned. How cute are these? Squad goals. Proper cute. But they've got these bits on the back which stick up out of your trainer to stop your trainers rubbing or your whatever shoes you're wearing rubbing. They are so thick, they are so comfortable. Usually with thick socks, like if I've got my walking socks or, you know, big thick squidgy socks in winter, they're a little bit uncomfortable and a bit restrictive. These aren't, they're just like padded socks. They're so nice. They absorb the sweat. I know it's not ladylike, but we all do it, come on. So they're super absorbent, they're super comfortable, and I have not once thought about my feet whilst I'm there. I've not had to think, oh, my feet are killing, or trying to like move my socks around or whatever. I've just not thought about it, which to me is fantastic. So to not have to think about something that's been bugging me for years is wonderful, and I think they were about £2 for a pack of 3, so I bought lots of packs. So yes, I've been boring everybody to tears with the fact that I'm just obsessed with these new socks from Primark. Okay, the next thing on my list of favourites is one of the CDs I got for Christmas, the James Arthur CD from Charlotte. This has been in the car since Christmas, and honestly, it just goes on rotation with one other CD that I'm going to show you in a moment. I absolutely love it. I love James Arthur. I think he came from such a bad place in his life and then got a little bit carried away with himself. However, learned his lesson, learnt from it, and has come back such a well-rounded person, it sounds. And this album is just amazing. It's so heartfelt, it's so emotional and raw, which I like in my singers. So yes, this has been, we've been singing along to this and having car karaoke since Christmas, so thank you, Charlotte. Loving this one. The last thing on my list of January favourites is another CD. It's my Rick Astley 50 CD that Megan bought for me for Christmas. I have loved Rick Astley since I was 6 or 7, so 30 years now. Years. I don't actually care. The grief I have had for the last years has been just laughable. Like, who cares? If you don't like a singer that somebody else likes, move along please and go and listen to whoever you like and just let me live. So yes, so I sneakily love the fact that he's made such a comeback and that he's been so successful recently, because I can kind of go to everybody. So this is another brilliant, heartfelt album. You can tell he's kind of got to a certain stage in his life, and I think you get to certain stages in your life and you just hit certain realizations about life, and he's definitely hit one of those milestones and one of those realizations in his life, and you can just hear that coming through his music and the way he's singing. It's got quite a gospel feel to it, this album, which I love. I love gospel music so much. If there's ever a children's choir on TV, I will bawl my eyes out within 3 seconds. If there's a gospel choir on TV singing, same. I will just cry. I don't know what it is. I just insta goosebumps and bawl my eyes out. So this has been really fun to sing along to in the car as well and try not to cry. So that's it. That is my January favourites. Quite a lot of makeup and skincare in there, I know. But that's just, you know, what's been exciting me the most this month. I can't believe January's over already. I hope you've all had a wonderful month. What have some of your favourites been? I have to give a quick mention as well to Nick Maney Games. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you so much for leaving me such a nice comment on my last video. It really cheered me up. I wasn't very well last week and I was having a bit of an emotional, fed up time. And I got a notification, looked on my phone, and you'd left me such a beautiful comment about how you enjoyed my videos and to keep up the good work. So hopefully I am doing. Just wanted to say thank you for giving me some encouragement and leaving such a lovely comment. All of you lot, go and check out the Nick Maney Games channel, which I will link to in the description. I will also link to all the products that I've mentioned during this video in the description as well. Again, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. Again, I only did a video yesterday and my subscribers are going up as well, so it's ridiculous. I absolutely love seeing more and more of you coming to see what's going on in Leila Land and enjoying the videos and chatting to me about enjoying the videos and what you lot are up to. So keep doing that, keep talking to your mate, keep subscribing. Make sure you click in the notification bell icon next to subscribe as well, so that you are notified next time I put a video up. Give this video a thumbs up, click on subscribe, click the notification bell so that you know when I've got a new video coming out. Take care of each other, take care of yourself, be safe, enjoy whatever you're doing, and I will see you again very soon.